Hello and welcome to another episode of the Mikkel Show. This is the seventh episode, I think. Not really sure, but yeah, this is the seventh episode, and there's a pig in the studio. I repeat, there is a pig in the studio. Okay, it left again. I am still a koala in a suit because I'm awesome, and we have another exciting show for you today. Right now on the screen, you can see the different segments, the different parts of the show, so you kind of know what's coming. And yeah. With that said, let's move on to the first part of the show, which is, as always, current games. Last time, I didn't really have much to say because nothing had changed. This time, there's a lot of changes. I have finished one game and started two new games, and I am still playing one game. Let's start by the game that I'm still playing, which is Monkey Island 2. Yes, I know, it's been a while. I've played that game for a while, and it's not that I don't like it, but I have, like, these periods of, these times where I just want to play more action-based games. I still play Monkey Island 2, but the more action-based games are kind of drawing my attention lately. Other times it will be the complete opposite. But Monkey Island 2, still loving it. Played it a little bit about it a couple of days ago. A little bit of it. Awesome game. Now, the game I'm finished has been, well, you can probably already tell, it's The Darkness 2. And I must say, it was an... Would you please leave, Mr. Pig? We're trying to make a show here. Okay, that's your final response, huh? Is that your... Okay, you can stay, but please be quiet. We're trying to make it record a series here. Okay. Anyway, Darkness 2, amazing game. Now not gonna do a review of the game because I'm gonna do that in my vlog series, but just to do a short review kind of thing. Something I liked about the game was the story was amazing and amazing graphics. Something I didn't like about the game was that changing. Okay, Pig. Now you have to leave. Mr. Pig. I will have to escort you out of the studio. Will you please leave and get your head out of the paintings, please? Come on, out. Please leave. Okay, you can stay there. Can I rely on you? Are you going to behave now? Huh? Are you going to behave? Okay. Okay. Now where was I? Oh yeah, what I don't like about the game was that kind of changing weapon was kind of confusing and frustrating. So, but all in all, a great game, and I will highly recommend it, especially if you want to play a game with a great story, because it really was a great story. So that gets us to the place where I what? What am I saying? Now we come to the games that I have started. First off, I have finally chosen a new MMO to play, and I've decided to go back to a game that I already was playing some time ago. Has the pig left? It seems so. Okay, which is Dungeons and Dragons Online. Go back and watch. I'll leave a link to a video where I play it a bit. I played it for one of my Sunday bonus videos. I started a new character, and I'm playing from the beginning. I haven't gotten that far yet. I started yesterday, which was Sunday. I'm recording this on Monday. But I really love Dungeons and Dragons Online because it's not just pressing buttons and stuff like that, and not just relying on stats. There are more skills in that game. You have to move out of the way, you have to sidestep, you have to block and stuff like that. It's a fun game, and it's completely free. Now, the other game I've played, which is replacing The Darkness 2, is Sniper Elite V2, which is amazing. So far, I've only played like the first mission of the game, but it's a really fun game. It's more of a strategic game than what I'm normally play, and I am playing it on a kind of easy difficulty, not the easiest, but one of the easiest difficulties because I'm not really good with the whole realistic shooting part. But it's a really it's still not on the easiest. It's really fun so far, and I'm looking forward to playing more of that game. So, to sum up, I've finished The Darkness 2, still playing Monkey Island 2, started playing Dungeons and Dragons Online again, and started playing Sniper Elite V2. Yeah, awesome. That is the current games for this time. Let's get into the village and see what has changed. How do I forget? Oh yeah, here we go. So yeah, you might already look over here to the left. That is the right, by the way. To the right, there's something over there. I'll come to that in a moment. First, let's get into the village and see some of the improvements I've done in the village, which isn't really that much. You can... I planted a hedge. Yeah. Oh, hello. Hi. Okay. And I planted some hedges here. This is basically what I did. I planted some hedges. And also, over here we have more hedges. Oh my god, what is this? Get away. Get out of here. Look at this. Look at this. I have given the villagers a small public park. I think this looks pretty okay. Pretty okay. This is a nice little park with a little lake and a path and a lot of flowers and some trees. I might improve on this a little bit in the future. I've actually already gotten some new ideas for this place, but since I had to I had to record this video, I haven't had time to do these improvements, but that'll give me something to do in the future. As you can see, this here right here, for those of you who don't know, this is one of the new materials. This is the red sand. I think this looks pretty nice for a path. And over here we have... I wish that just as you can have sandstone stairs, I wish you could have red sandstone stairs, but I think these look pretty good as well. And you can go over here and you can get to the tower. Oh, that's the wrong button. As you can see, we have... I just want to see if there's some guy in here. No, it doesn't seem like he's in here anymore. But yeah, this is a nice little park. Oh, and see, one of the villagers is actually using the park. Are you enjoying yourself, sir? Okay. But yeah, this, of course, has something to do with the next part of the show, which is... Let me just get into first-person view. Up close and personal, which this time is all about nature and my experiences with nature. I already mentioned this a little bit in my travel show, where I talked about some of the national parks. I'm going to talk a little more about the national parks, but let's start off by talking about my childhood, because I've always liked nature and being in nature. I grew up in a small town. Well, not that tiny. It was... I can't even remember how many people was in the town, but it was a medium-sized town. And in that town we had a forest. We had a forest kind of in the middle of town, which was a really nice forest. And then we had like a kilometer away from town, we had one of Denmark's. We still have, but there's one of Denmark's largest forests. Sorry, but yeah. But the one that I really, as a child, I played a lot in the forest in town, and I would go there, and I would sometimes alone, sometimes with a friend, and I would explore, and I would just hang out. I remember building a dam one time together with some friends, and other times we would take our bikes and like do some off-roading. And I like when I explored. I of course never stayed on the path. I like to follow like the streams of water, see where they led, go into the more grown parts, the one with the wild parts of the forest. and stuff like that. And I really enjoyed this, like climbing trees as a child, which is funny because now I'm actually kind of afraid of heights. But when as a child, I would climb the tallest trees and I would just hang out up there. And I can't imagine how I could do that because I mean, these were really, really tall trees, and I would just sit on a branch on top of these very, very tall trees and just hang out. But I guess maybe I was braver back then. Let's just get it into night. I mean, day again. There we go. Look at this very beautiful park. And there's the guy still over there? No. Thank God for that. He's ruining the park. Um, People are ruining the park. But yeah, I really, like I said, I love nature. We had as a child also, we had like a vacation house close to a beach, and there was some forest around that as well. And I used to go there, and once again, I like to like go into the forest and go into the different small paths and off the paths and stuff like that, and just imagining things. And so really, as a small child, imagine like trolls lived in the forest. Nice trolls, not like big scary trolls and stuff like that. And I always really really liked nature. When I got older, I guess there was some years where I didn't really go into nature, but then after that period of time, I kind of liked going out to parks. After I moved to a bigger city where I'm living now, I think this is Denmark's third largest, maybe fourth largest town city. That is, and we have there's some nature around here as well. Some parks and some forest areas and stuff like that, some lakes. And I've been to some of these places and like taken some photographs. I like to go out to nature and take some and do some photography, nice pictures and stuff like that. Some seasonal pictures, like go to the same place sometimes in the summer, then in the winter, then the fall, and stuff like that. Take some pictures of, and once again, not just take pictures of the normal things, but like go into the more overgrown areas, get away from the paths and stuff like that when you do, because that's where the really interesting things is. Um, if I remember, I will put some photos at the very end of the video, some of the pictures I've taken. I hope I remember to do that. But so you can see some of the photos the photographies I've taken of nature. And at the current school, or whatever you want to call it, no, it's not really a school, but it's kind of a school. The thing I'm attending, it's mostly just for me, at least, to have something to do, something to like get out of bed in the morning. But one of the things I do there is there's like this subject, I guess you can call this. There's one day where we go out into nature and just walk around and enjoying it. And this is, I always forget to take my camera. Really annoyed about that, but I have to remember to take my camera in the future. But we go around in different forests, different lakes, parks, stuff like that, and sometimes do some what's it called, geocaching. You know, I can't remember what it's called. You have your GPS and you search for these small things and stuff like that. You have some you plug in some coordinates and have to follow it. I can't remember what it's called, but it's kind of fun, I guess. I mostly just like not knowing where I'm going. I mean, we don't have forests in Denmark that is so large that you can like get lost. You can always just go one direction, and at some point you will find your way out of the forest again. So I don't worry about getting lost and stuff like that. Just I have there's more risk of me getting lost inside of the city I live in than there is of getting lost inside of a forest and stuff like that. Uh, I actually get lost in my own city. That's one part of town where I don't go that often, but the few times that I go, I always get lost when I go there. So yeah, but like I said in a couple of videos ago, I had been to some of the national parks in the U.S., like Grand Canyon, Yosemite, Death Valley, Zion, Valley of Fire. I said it right this time. The Everglades, and I really love some of the nature I saw there. Some really nice. We were also, I can't remember what the place was called, but we were at this redwood forest. Oh my God, those trees are huge. That was the pig is back. That was a really nice experience. I remember standing inside of like this kind of scar the tree has gotten from being hit by lightning. Most trees, when they are hit by lightning, they kind of break. This had just a super like a scar. That was pretty amazing. I could stand inside this like crack down the side of the tree. So huge it was. It was amazing. It was really really amazing experience. But also standing on the edge of the Grand Canyon. I mean, like I said, I'm afraid of heights now, but I remember like I walked out this small rock formation kind of thing that went out over the Grand Canyon. It was only like a little over a meter wide. I don't know how much that is in feet or something like that, but you can look it up if you're from the U.S. And it would stand there, and it would be like a drop on down really really far. I have no idea how far the drop was, but I mean thinking about it now even makes me almost go dizzy because this was but I guess and this is in my I was like I don't know 17 when I was at the Grand Canyon. I think that was one of the most amazing experiences in my life, standing on the edge of the Grand Canyon. That's an experience I'll never forget. I think I wrote a poem about it actually, which I of course can't remember. Something about eternity. I remember. That's the only part I remember from the poem. Um, but yeah, like I said, I will try to put some photographs at the end of this video. If I don't remember, I will put them up in a separate video another day. So don't worry, you will get them. Don't know if it'll probably just be the photographs at the end with no sound. I hope that's okay. I don't have like much time to make these videos and stuff like that, so I don't mean putting on music and finding music that would fit to the pictures. It'll take like forever, and especially knowing myself, I would spend hours just finding the right music. So I think I'd rather just have the photographs and the end. It will be at the end of the video, so if you don't want to watch them, you can just stop when they begin. I mean, you're not forced to watch them or anything. But they're there. They are there. They are there. That's a weird sentence. But yeah, I think this is it for my up close and personal this week. All about nature. I wanted to do a part about this, a show where I talked about nature and my experiences with nature, but I really didn't know how to do it. So I hope this was understandable and you know me a little better now. Maybe you don't, I don't know. But let's get back into first person view and let's just take in this park a little more. You can jump into the oh, I was actually aiming for the lily pad. Let's try doing that again. Okay. Now my suit is all wet. I am now a koala in a wetsuit. Not a wetsuit, but a wet suit. Okay, let's... How do I run? Oh yeah, control, right? Oh yeah! Who's your koala? Oh. Not me, apparently, because I just fell into water. I am now a wet koala. That somehow sounds dirty, I don't know why. Hey. Okay, whoa, relax. Oh, I can hear people, I just can't see them. Are you in here? Ah! Jesus Christ! Oh God! Yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop panicking! Wait, I think I'm the only one panicking, actually. Ah, what's going on? Hey, stop dancing! Well, actually, you can keep on dancing. I don't really care. So let's get in here. Oh, that was the gate. And we now have two. I think they're staring each other down. So, hey, dude, you like having a friend here? Oh, okay. Hey, so how about you? You okay? Eh, whatever. Okay, you've gone off the tracks. Let me just push you back in. There you go. So now they. No, hey, get back on the track. No. Okay, there we go. Oh, let me just. Excuse me. Ah. Okay. I'm kind of messing this up. Let's just do this. Okay, just want to repair this. There we go. No. Okay, this is very chaotic. Here we go. Oh yeah, I think actually they fixed that. No, they haven't. Oh yeah, they're going to fix it. Sorry, I forgot that there's not been a new update yet. And it's nighttime, which is actually the perfect time to be at the drive-in movie. Let's go into first person and remove the crosshair from my head. Feels like there's a sniper trying to shoot me. So yeah, that brings us to the next part of the show, which is Movie of the Week, where I talk about a movie that I've seen during the last week. Last week, I kind of hadn't seen any good movies, so I just took a movie that I had bought, which was Suicide Club. But this week, I have actually seen a really awesome movie. Did I just bounce in my minecart? That was weird. And the movie I've seen, the movie that I chose for this week's movie of the week is a movie called The Dark House, which is a Polish movie from 2009. And this is only the second movie I've seen from Poland. The first one was The Hourglass Sanitarium, a really amazing, confusing but amazing movie from 1973. But this one, like I said, The Dark House from 2009. This is a kind of weird movie as well. It's about some policemen who are trying to solve the murder that has happened in a house a couple of years earlier. And the cool thing about it, it shows what the hell is going in there. I think we have some domestic violence. Look at that. Oh my God, what's going on? Jesus. Or maybe they're just dancing. I think maybe there's a party which I wasn't invited to. And that's sad. I never get invited anywhere. Anyway, the movie is about, like I said, these cops who are trying to solve a crime. But you also see what happened some years earlier. So it's kind of two different stories going on at the same time in the same house, which is really cool. And it's like the line in the movie is, "There is no such thing as truth." And that's kind of what the movie is about. You don't know what is real, what to trust. Who are they lying? Are they telling you the truth? What really happened and stuff like that. And it's hard to explain. You have to watch it for yourself. It's an amazing movie. It's dramatic. It's funny. There's a lot of scenes where people get really drunk and do really stupid things, and I always found those kind of things kind of funny. Except when they're not. But this is actually pretty funny. I don't know much about Poland. I've been there twice, but only as a tourist. So I don't know what it's like to live in Poland. And this takes place in the late 70s, early 80s. So things have changed, of course. In this movie, the police are portrayed as being kinda bad at their job and some bloody drunkards. And this is, of course, I think this is during the communist era of Poland. And the cops, there's this scene in the movie where they kind of line up as a woman is pouring glasses of vodka. And they kind of line up to take a glass, and then they go back in line. And that takes place a couple of times during the movie, and it's the same day, so that's kind of like I said, I don't know if that is actually how it things work or how things worked in Poland, back then. But it's an amazing movie, and like I said, I highly recommend you watching it. It's called The Dark House, and it is from Poland and from 2009. Yeah, let's jump out. Still going really far. Let's okay, I can't do this. Let's see how far I can get doing this. Okay, this doesn't work. There we go. Okay. Let's turn it back into day. You can get out now. I want to see what's going on in here. Are they having a party without me? Okay, there's something. Wait, has this guy merged with the crafting table? Oh my god, this is one crazy party. Oh, sorry. I wasn't invited, I see. Assholes. But yeah, like, look at these nice hedges. Let's go into the blacksmith. Nice. Yeah, and I'm not going to break the walls of that again. Yeah, I like how this town is has turned out. It looks really nice. And let's just go visit the park once more, because this is a very beautiful park. Look at the people are actually using it. Oh. Okay, yeah. But look at this place. Look at it. I think it looks awesome. This is a nice little park. And all of this is made by me. I mean, the not the trees, of course. These are just planted. Except this one, I actually sculpted this myself. But the lake and the even the grass is planted by me, and the flowers, of course. But none of it is like natural. Uh, it's all I kind of removed everything that was here before making the park, and I think this looks pretty cool as well, like a small thing right here, and the bench over here. Oh, he's using the bench. Maybe I like that they're actually using this park. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I don't know. I wonder if the oh hello. Maybe it's scripted that they like beautiful things. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Well, there's a lot of villages. Oh hello. A lot of villages. Oh god, noisy, noisy, noises. Okay. Someone should kind of harvest this at one point. Well, let's get back to the studio. I think this is going to be a short episode, but that's okay, because we have the photographs at the end, so that will make the episode a bit longer. Let's get into first person again. And yeah, this brings us... I have a stay in my hand. Let's just do that, okay? This brings us to the last part of the show, which is the spotlight, where I talk about other YouTubers. Now this is, and it's been a very important channel to me, because this channel has inspired me to a lot of things in these last couple of years where I have subscribed to it. I'm talking about a Canadian girl called Cassandra Abner, who has 3 different channels: NerdsRL, which is her main channel; Nerds4L, which was her main channel, but now I guess a kind of secondary channel; and Games4L, which she hardly uses. But the real channel is NerdsRL, where she vlogs. At first, I think she vlogged every day, almost every day, for 3 years. Recently, it has become a lot less, because she is busy with things. Because that is one of the cool thing about her channel, is that you start seeing her in high school, living at home, and in a small town in the Okanagan Valley. I think I said that right. And you then follow her through her life as she moves to Vancouver and starts getting into her dream job, which is stunts. And the cool thing about it is she's actually a stunt performer now. She has been in episodes of, I think 2 episodes of Supernatural and 1 episode of Arrow, where she actually also not only did stunts but was credited as an actor. She recently won an award for best action performer in a short movie. No, I actually think it was best action performer in general, and was from a short movie called Craft, which I have not unfortunately seen yet. But yeah, this is a real cool channel. The Nerds for Real channel, it was kind of her main channel where she started just making sketches and small sketches like parodies and stuff like that. And then one day she just decided to kind of start vlogging her life. And I don't think she ever expected that she would do it. Her channel would become so popular. And I think it's so cool that we have followed her ups and downs. We've seen her live different places. We've seen follow her as she improved her career, and it's just an amazing experience. At first I started just watching when I found the channel. I started watching some of the episodes, her newer vlogs, but then I started going back and watched all of the older vlogs. I even watched a lot of them twice because I don't know. There's a lot of inspiration, in my opinion, to find in her life because not only does she vlog what she does, but she also vlogs her thoughts a lot of the time. So whenever she has learned something new and about life, she talks about it, and I think she learned a lot of things that most people, including myself, doesn't learn until later in life. And it's hard to explain what, because you have to. I recommend that you go check out her channel, NerdsRL. Cassandra Abner is her name. It is an amazing. She has, like I said, she doesn't post that many videos anymore because she's busy being a stunt person, which was her dream. I remember when I saw the video when she just finished high school and she stood up on the stage, and when she got her kind of diploma, they said that her dream was to become a stunt per double. And I don't think that many of the people in the audience actually expected her to actually do it, because that is a unique dream, and most people who has dreams like that, becoming a stunt double, becoming an actor, becoming a famous musician, they don't make it, but she did, and that is what's so inspirational about watching her videos. You see her from being a ordinary high school student to being a stunt award-winning stunt person and actress. That is pretty damn awesome, if you ask me. And we're talking, she's only like, what, 21 years old now? I think she started her vlog when she was 16 or something. And she's now, so, yeah. Like I said, okay, I'm not gonna talk more about that. Just go watch her videos. They are amazing. I know there's a lot of videos, but most of them are actually short, and I would say watch it from the beginning. It's worth the journey. But yeah, this brings me, of course, to the end of the show. But remember, at the end, after I say my goodbyes and stuff like that, we will have, if I remember, hopefully I remember, I'm editing this video later today, but knowing me, I could actually forget. My memory isn't the best. But yeah, there will be some photographs, hopefully. But if you like my channel, please subscribe to me, because there's going to be lots of stuff. There's of course going to be more of this show, but also other videos. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you think it's just okay, give it a thumbs up still. But never, never, never touch the dislike button. I'm not talking just for my videos, I'm talking for people's video in general. If they're offensive, press the dislike button. If you think they're discriminating, racist, homophobic, or something like that, press the dislike button. If you think that it's a bad or boring video, don't touch the dislike button. Just walk away. If you don't, come on. There's no need to press the dislike button. I never do. Anyway, subscribe, like, favorite, comment, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully, there'll be some photographs coming up right now. Bye.